Genuinely, what were they feeding Xbox 360 marketing?
In your heart, you know it to be true. You know what you gotta do.
You just had to be there. Somebody went and they said that this is whenever they had straight men making games for straight men. And I think that is exactly what it is. There is a way of doing this, and it is very specific, and everybody knows it. I miss those days. That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I f***ing hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Go, Johnny, go. Them old 12-bar blues. Elmore James got nothing on this, baby.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Saladino.
Further you go, farther you're gone. It doesn't mean you were made to hang on, and you're falling, 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 falling. Can't let go.
This is the most underrated clapback I've ever seen in my life. So, cult classic Cage put out this tweet with a link to one of her videos. Gaming was always a male hobby. Now, I first saw this tweet because of the quote retweet that is the subject of this video. But I decided to do my due diligence and take a screenshot of Classic Cage's original tweet. And the first reply to our original tweet is from this entity, as Kyle would say, a person named Amanda Ray. You could already see the fucking flags. This person replies, "Gaming is a female hobby." With this stupid ass hearts floating around this smiling emoji. And so Cult Classic Cage goes, "I know you have transitioned, but gaming has not." Meanwhile, while this Amanda troon was getting dragged across the timeline, this other person, I think it's actually a woman this time, INDIKA?
It's a tragedy. I just made that word up. I did!
Well, she quote retweets Cage's original tweet and goes, so again, the original tweet is, "Gaming was always a male hobby." And INDIKA, whatever her name is, goes, "If gaming was always a male hobby, then what exactly was I doing for the last 30 plus years? If a man plays video games, it's a hobby. If a woman plays video games, what is it? A job? Community service? Was I performing unauthorized access to joy? Do you see how goofy you sound?" Actually, I'm the one who sounds goofy. Let me try it again. My voice, I can't. Let's try it again. "Do you see how goofy you sound?" Yeah, no. "Do you see how goofy you sound?"
What? Oh, that you know. It's that love, that love, that love. You call, you give me what's up when you're ready to slide and pull up.
I don't know. This is so expressly stupid that this goes beyond the meme. What is this? This is the one from Millennial Woes. It's amazing how much leftist discourse is just them pretending not to understand things, thus making discourse impossible. Because usually the meme seems to refer to how activists and the 12 cycles on Twitter create straw man arguments out of what people are saying or complaining about or criticizing. Like when people call out Lao Fei and say she looks like a worn out old soccer mom. One of the main things these morons do is go, I can't believe people are calling Deborah Ann Wall ugly. Can you believe it? It's like, no, you bundle of sticks. Nobody's saying that and you know it. Literally, people are doing side-by-sides of Deborah Ann Wall and Lao Fei, and clearly they made Lao Fei uglier. Any normal person could see it. Maybe, I guess, if you're a man who thinks he's a woman, you think there's no difference between the actress and what Santa Monica did to her image. But that's literally the complaint. Stop deliberately making ugly female characters and stop casting fucking Deborah Wilson in everything. Jesus.
My trust, cause you never had it. I counted on you going rogue to get us inside LexCorp.
All humans do is manipulate. In my home, father would never.
I'm your daddy now, Shark. That goes for all of you. I'm your daddy.
But, so, when people say, I can't believe they're calling this beautiful woman ugly, at least we all know how full of shit these people are being. We know they're being disingenuous and just deflecting from the real criticism because they don't care about the debate. They don't care about Lao Fei. They're not going to play the game. They are just happy that God of War is being taken away from the actual gamers in favor of nobody but the Sony ponies. It's this, and I'll probably get into it more in another video, but it's like how pissed these sociopaths are over Eevee from Stellar Blade Blood Rain. They're not mad because she's pedo bait or pedo bait, which is ridiculous. A young face on a woman's body is not going to attract pedophiles, you morons. But that's not why they're mad. They're just mad that a studio is giving players what they want, an attractive female protagonist. These assholes don't play video games, so they don't have to deal with these ugly-ass hags like Lao Fei. They're just glad these hags exist to own the chuds. Like this Trackit. It brings me so much joy to know that you feel like all your favorite hobbies are being stripped away from you. You will never get what you think you had back, and that is hilarious. Yeah, and you'll never be a woman. But this, if gaming was always a male hobby, then what exactly was I doing for the last 30 years? If a man plays video games, it's a hobby. If a woman plays video games, what is it? A job? Community service? Was I performing unauthorized access to joy? Do you see how goofy you sound? This is beyond the leftist discourse meme. What is this? This is Bert and Ernie watching horror as a retard posts his opinion on Twitter. I don't know if this is shamelessness or genuine lack of self-awareness, but she is literally acting like people calling gaming a male hobby means only men play games. And then going, do you see how goofy you sound? You're the fucking goofy one. Of course, people dragged her. She liked her replies, but then there were the quote retweets. And the thing is, her tweet was so stupid that people were just like, you were playing a male hobby. And they got the memes. Most of these circles are red. Wait, there's a blue one right there, retard. Then there's the invincible one. The average height of a woman is 5'4". But I'm 5'6", though.
Right.
Your height is above average. You're the exception that proves the rule. Even Eric Kane got involved. Games are statistically a male-dominated hobby. That isn't because of any kind of conspiracy. It doesn't mean chicks can't be a part of it. It just means that chicks who play games enjoy male hobbies. Men can be into romance novels also. I say even Eric Kane, but Eric Kane is probably the most fair and good faith of all the journos out there. The exact opposite of his Forbes colleague, Paul Tassi, who is a genuinely shitty person. And you could say, well, this is just about games and media. You're judging his character on games and media. But if you have to lie and twist things and deliberately make straw man arguments and attack people for criticizing decisions and practices that are actively destroying your hobby.
And I remember there's another project where someone said, oh, we want to have a tourist character come in and she's going to be French. So I said, okay, well, let's make her a person of color. Maybe she could be Korean or something. And they said, no, she's already French. And I thought, okay, well, I want to do better than this.
Making people out to be bigots for not wanting some asshole's political ideology and agenda shoved into a space no one in the space asked for and are saying loudly to stop. You're not a good person. You're not one of the good guys because you think it's great for game devs to make ugly female protagonists and to put trans and non-binary shit in mainstream franchises. This Onyx chick, despite all the very simple, succinct responses that dispelled her bullshit, she couldn't just lock her replies and move on or go, actually, you know what? My bad. I see what you're saying now. No. She does the victim thing and goes, so many of you are so full of hatred in your heart. You read this post and immediately sent slurs into my DMs. The longer I live, the more I understand that life can be cruel. Sometimes anger is the only way people know how to channel frustration, pain, fear, grief, or feeling powerless. Life has taught me that too. I wasn't just gaming for the last 30 plus years. I was living, losing, surviving, learning, and getting shaped by hard lessons like everyone else. Anger can be powerful. Be angry. But emotion is energy. Use it to build something, protect something, change something, create something actually good. Do not just turn your pain into more hate and hand it to strangers.
Sure.
Sure, Jan.
My friends are saying, shut up, Jenny, just get in the car. I just wanna be.
Honestly, don't believe people sent her slurs. She was literally getting dragged in public and being shown up for the moron that she is. So, of course, now it's, they sent slurs in my DMs. Why? When it's so much more fun to dunk on you in public. So stupid. They always do this. Gamergate was a harassment campaign.
Please.
Ensaio e que irá tentar vencer este concurso, ela que está então atrás da jovem Tatiana Pereira.
But this wasn't the end of this person's bullshit. She has an even worse retweet that came out around the same time, I think. She, quote, retweets this guy, George Torch, who, I'm not going to get into the lore on George Torch right now. From what I hear, he's cartoonishly anti-woke, but I don't know really. But he put out this tweet, which I agree with. It's this tweet where he's showing one of the characters from Fable. Literally one of the so-called heroes in the game. And it's just this random-looking black chick who looks like she works at Walmart. And he goes, who looked at this and said, yeah, this is exactly what Fable players want. And that's just it. Nobody did. In fact, they know it's exactly what Fable players don't want. But they put it in there anyway. Because gaming is a male hobby and characters like this are there to challenge beauty standards and push diversity and inclusion.
Ew.
She's there to rub your nose in the fact that she doesn't belong in this fantasy setting. Especially with these relatively hyper-realistic graphics. She looks out of place. The whole world of Fable looks like a modern-day theme park with a bigger budget. And people like this negress look like hired staff.
Release my stress. Bounce my medico, yeah. You better know, say you're blessed. Yeah. Now you see you. Girl, I just feel you.
She doesn't look like a medieval heroine or anything at all. So that's Yortra's tweet. And from that, Onyx, whatever her name, arrives at this response. Fable's reputation system is basically trying to teach people. Be likable. Help people. Build trust. Treat people well even when they are not designed for your attraction. The game is giving players a social tutorial, and some still win. But are the NPCs hot enough? You failed.
Huh?
This is the thing she does, where she equivocates, and I don't know if she's doing this on purpose or if she's really this stupid that she doesn't see how retarded she sounds. Especially in this case, this tweet proves that gaming is a male hobby. This moron goes, without irony, the game is giving players a social tutorial.
Gives us the right to say what we want.
Shut
when
the
you think about
fuck
it.
up!
Nobody asked for a fucking social tutorial in a fucking fantasy game. That's not why people play video games. Gaming didn't get this big because developers were teaching gamers to be likable, which is an idiotic statement about Fable to begin with. Because the fun of a game that lets you be either good or bad is that you get the chance to be good or bad. Why the fuck would you want the game to force you to be good as some kind of social obligation? Why would anyone want to be lectured on how to be likable by people who don't even know what gender they are? By people who lose their shit at the sight of a beautiful woman in video games? Who go out of their way to make the games for people they know are not going to buy them? Who thinks it's a great thing to kill people who disagree with you? The game is giving players a social tutorial.
Get the fuck out of here.
Only a woman would say something this stupid. A woman, a man pretending to be a woman, and a men have been demonized for being gamers for over a decade. Least attractive male hobbies. Playing video games is number one.
That you gotta.
Even more than online trolling, which is supposed to be the most harmful and devastating thing in the world. So bad, in fact, that Gamergate is always reduced to online trolling, harassment. Anita Sarkeesian and what's the other one? Zoe Quinn. Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn even went to the UN to talk about how bad online trolling or harassment and cyberbullying is. And you might say, oh, you're conflating trolling with harassment and cyberbullying. No, to them, it's all the same thing. Listen, Mercante, if you criticize her for her lies and the things that she's done, it's harassment. Like, you don't even have to go to her like Blue Sky or Twitter or anything. You could just talk about her online. You can make a video about her, and she calls that harassment. But still, being an actual gamer, playing actual video games is considered worse. More than gambling, which can destroy your life.
It was incomprehensible.
In this line here, treat people well, even when they are not designed for your attraction. This is literally why we have so many ugly women in video games. Because of this idea that men will play video games or read comic books with hot women in it, and then go out in the real world and be mean or not help ugly women. It's absurd. It doesn't make any sense.
Insanity.
The thing is, though, it's projection. 1000%. This is how women are with men they don't find attractive. You look at, what's his name? Corpse Eater, Corpse Dude, or whatever. I think Corpse Husband? The streamer who a lot of women and gay guys loved because of his voice. And then someone posted an IRL picture of him, and then women were like, ew, he's a creep. and that pretty much ruined his career. They called him a creep.
Damn!
Not because he had done anything. He wasn't a sex pest or anything. They immediately called him a creep based on his looks.
Ew.
Please.
They acted all offended like he had done something to them personally. And this is why they're so quick to demonize men who go, I don't want to play as this worn-out old soccer mom. To them, it's a value judgment. To us, it's an aesthetics judgment. We're judging the design, not the character. Also, it's a red flag. It's a signal that if you're going to make a female character look like this, you already know what type of game you're going to get based on that design, because nobody else would normally do that. But men don't go out into the world and attack soccer moms just because they don't want to play as a video game character that looks like one.
Oh, and hide your ugly face on the way out of here. Bitch.
Most guys don't even think about it. And that's the real offense. That's the real problem. It's not about treat people well, even when they are not designed for your attraction. It's don't ignore ugly women. If you ignore an ugly woman, she'll feel bad.
Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Hey, she cooking, y'all.
Like she has a right to be seen and acknowledged. You know, they make all these jokes and insults about incels and scoff at the male loneliness epidemic. But gamers are supposed to play games starring old hags to make women feel better about themselves in real life. This is why gaming is a male hobby. Because men want to put themselves in situations that are beyond them, beyond their identity, beyond themselves.
To infinity and beyond!
They're not playing looking to be offended on behalf of people who are not real or people who can't tell the difference between reality and fiction. There's no way this retard played video games for 30 plus years only to arrive at the conclusion that video games are a social tutorial. On the one hand, these assholes insist that gaming is misogynist and racist and it needs to change. On the other hand, they insist that women and so-called POCs have always been a part of gaming. Which is it? If you love gaming so much, why are you defending shit that takes away what makes gaming special? And when people like this yell about how much they've been a part of gaming, it's never about actually loving the games. It's just insisting they have street cred, this weird competition with men. But men are not competing with women in our hobbies. We just don't want women changing what we love about games to suit them when this space wasn't created for them. Like, what was this person getting out of gaming these past 30 plus years if she's lecturing people on a Fable game, teaching you to be likable? When you're playing a video game or engaging in any of these male hobbies, the sky is the limit. Hell, the multiverse is the limit. Why the fuck would you want a game to teach you how to be likable?
Daddy's been a bad boy. Please, you want a sniff?
The fuck is wrong with you?
With every executive and director of communications from here to Bangalore taking it left, right, and center in the name of team training.
Guys, let's be honest. Trevor eats hikers. He wakes up with his pants down next to a pig. When he's not pitching Asian investors on Trevor Phillips Industries, he's brutally murdering Lloyd and Deborah or going on romantic dates with the 57-year-old Mrs. Madrazo. Trevor is unhinged in the best possible way, and I don't think we will ever get a character like him again from the soft-ass pussies who run Rockstar today. Trevor represents the pure, unbridled nihilism of a GTA player. What modern game developers don't understand is this: you don't have to agree with a character to find them fun to play as. I don't agree with Trevor's nihilistic view of the universe, but he sure is fun as hell to play as most of the time. He's a ball of chaos and energy that gets thrown into situations and you get to watch everything collapse. It's great.
I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy.
If gaming wasn't a male hobby, women wouldn't be fighting so hard to change it.
Should be there for you. Listen to the words of everybody in the house.
Hey, she cooking, y'all.
I've been known to hold my own. I've been known to ride on chrome. I've been known to pimp a platinum watch with the diamond stones. I'm the fool supplying the dough. I'm the fool supplying the blow. I'm the player